The FBI released new photos in the manhunt for Francisco Oropesa, a man allegedly responsible for shooting and killing 5 people, including an 8-year-old boy, in Texas. Here's what FBI Houston dropped for us. They tell us, newest images from Francisco. Prominent tattoo on his left forearm. You see that one there. And it looks like it's a figure of a female in some sort of a headdress. We saw this is a photograph of the man who is allegedly responsible for these shootings. We had a couple other photographs that were dropped. Here's another image. Going forward, the subject's last name will be spelled Oropesa to better reflect his identity in law enforcement systems. Remains a fluid and dynamic investigation. Here's another photo of the individual. Now, what's curious about this case is apparently, per an ICE source, and this comes from Bill Melugin over at Fox News, Oropesa is a Mexican national who police say fatally shot 5 of his neighbors in Texas, has been in the United States illegally. I'm told he's been previously reported that to have been deported multiple times, has, quote, multiple illegal re-entries on his record, was last encountered by ICE in 2016. There's more. ICE has not responded with a comment. He is still on the run. And per a second source from Department of Homeland Security, Oropesa was deported 5 times between 2009 and 2016. That's a lot of deportations, but nothing has been done to stop that from recurring. And now Texas authorities are searching for him after he killed 5 people in San Jacinto County. They write over 250 law enforcement officers are on a manhunt for the gunman. Killed 5 neighbors on Friday night. Went on a rampage with his AR-15 style rifle. Neighbors asked him to stop shooting in his yard so our baby can go to sleep. 38 years old, armed and dangerous. Officials have recovered the gun used in the shooting, but say he could have a smaller weapon. The manhunt currently has 0 leads, which is great, according to James Smith, special agent in charge of the FBI Houston office, said at a news conference on Sunday afternoon. Law enforcement officials have been going door to door to get information about the suspect. State and local authorities are now offering an $80,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. And that number is up. It was a little bit lower. Texas Governor Greg Abbott posted this on Twitter, says, I've announced a $50,000 reward for info on the criminal who killed 5 illegal immigrants on Friday. So evidently, the shooter is an illegal immigrant and the people who were killed were illegal immigrants. Also directed Operation Lone Star to be on the lookout. I continue working with state and local officials to ensure all available resources are deployed to respond. Governor Abbott posted this press release. Says today announced a $50,000 reward for a Texas DPS top 10 fugitive who is in the country illegally and killed 5 illegal immigrants in a shooting on Friday night. Says our hearts go out to the families and loved ones of the 5 victims who were taken in this senseless act of violence. I continue working with state and local officials to ensure they all have available resources to respond to this horrific crime. I thank the men and women of law enforcement working tirelessly to ensure this individual, this criminal, is caught and brought to justice. The governor also directed Texas officials to alert Operation Lone Star soldiers and troopers to be on the lookout for the criminal and any attempts to flee the country after taking the lives of 5 people. Nowhere to be found. No idea where he is. Texas continues to search. They write, we do not know where he is. We do not have any tips right now to where he may be. Right now, we're running into dead ends. The suspect's wife is in constant contact with the authorities. Law enforcement officials led by the FBI initially focused search efforts on a heavily wooded area near the home, but have since expanded the perimeter. His cell phone was found abandoned along with articles of clothing. Police dogs picked up his scent initially, but then they lost it. The shooter was reportedly drunk and shooting his gun outside of his front porch about 40 miles northeast of downtown Houston. Wilson Garcia told ABC 15 he asked the shooter to be quiet because his 1-month-old baby was trying to sleep. He said, I'm going to call the cops if you don't stop shooting. The suspect went in his house, came back out with an AR-15 style rifle, shot Garcia's wife at the family front door. He then went from room to room looking for more people. Authorities saying 10 people were inside the home, while family members told others there were 16 people inside the home, including 8 children. Two of the victims, 21-year-old woman, 31-year-old woman, were found using their bodies to shield 3 small children who survived. May those women rest in peace. Investigators said that each victim had been shot from the neck up. Authorities, as they search for the gunman, the community grieves. Victims are Sonia, Diana, Julissa, Jose, and Daniel. Lasso is 9 years old, dead. Residents gathered for a prayer vigil on Sunday. They said they were a happy family, they were Christian. They would never say no to us. All of the victims are from Honduras. Terrible story. Terrible story, and he is on the loose. 0 leads, according to the officials. We'll see if they're able to track him down and ultimately bring him to justice. Now, while that is ongoing, the border maintains 0 control. A Texas Department of Public Safety official told Breitbart that Border Patrol agents took in nearly 21,000 Venezuelan migrants into custody over 12 days. 12 days, 21,000. Very similar surge to a 2021 Haitian migrant surge. DPS spokesman said agents are working with DPS. They took in almost 21,000 migrants, most from Venezuela, crossed the Rio Grande from Mexico into Texas. Has become a daily occurrence. Large groups of migrants. Breitbart observed the activity near the now defunct Memorial Golf Course, witnessed multiple law enforcement agencies receiving the surrendering migrants continuously throughout the day. Golf course been permanently closed after border wall construction sealed off the community. That was the Haitian migrant crisis. And so the Biden administration is just asleep at the wheel. Rio Grande sector says that April apprehensions will be significantly higher. So total disaster there at the border, but the Biden administration doesn't care. We've got 85,000 missing kids, according to Josh Hawley. We've got other illegal immigrants crossing, entering multiple times, shooting and killing other people in their neighborhoods, and nothing is being done about it. In fact, the Biden administration says they're doing a great job. Border's great. Ridiculous.